Hi everyone, thank you for watching DevRelCon Tokyo 2021 interview session. I'm Dyson, one of the co-organizers of the conference. In this series, we invite awesome speakers of the event and we ask them to introduce themselves and their talks. Today's show, we have Siddharth Dayalwal. It's my first time to talk with him, to get to know about him, so I'm very excited. Are you guys ready? If so, please welcome Siddharth. Hi there. Thank you for
Hey
joining.
everyone, how's it going? Thanks a lot, Dyson, for that wonderful introduction, and thanks for having me, especially over here.
Yeah, thank you for joining on that. For your Sunday, afternoon or not daytime. So how are you today?
I'm doing good. I was just judging at a hackathon recently, which we were organizing and having ton of fun. Looking at all the projects which hackers have submitted, and that was how my weekend was going on with respect to the hackathons as well. So I was having fun, and yep, hope you are doing good as well and having a great weekend.
Thank you. Yeah, I see a lot of comments on the chat. It's probably my first time to have that's so many audience at the beginning, so it's pretty good. Yeah. So in this series, like I said, this is the time for you to introduce yourself and talk about your talk on the day. So we're gonna have the DevRelCon on June 5th. So when do we get started with the your introduction? Please talk about who you are, what do you do, what you like.
Definitely, thanks a lot for that. So, for all of those folks who have joined in, thanks a lot for joining in. Myself, Siddharth Dayalwal, and currently I'm a pre-final year student pursuing computer science and engineering from India. Basically, I'm a community development intern at Sao Labs as of now, and I love interacting with community people, getting myself involved with hackathons, tech, and student communities. That is what I love to do on daily basis. And apart from that, I'm also involved with various communities like recently I got accepted at DigitalOcean into the Navigators program. Also got accepted at GitHub Campus Expert program. And yes, participating in hackathons, contributing in any way possible, with irrespective of any role, is definitely one of the things which I look forward to do every weekend. And for DevRelCon Tokyo, I do have many things to share with respect to my talk. I've curated it in a very in a way such that people can take most out of it, out of my experiences which I've gained so far contributing to various hackathon communities out there. So would love to have you all joining us on 5th June. Would be fantastic. And yeah, that was pretty much about me. And yes, thanks a lot, Dyson, for that.
Thank you, Siddharth. So yeah, I saw your profile on the DevRelCon Tokyo 2021 website, and you have amazing career history or having a lot of the hackathon. So let me ask you a question first. So
Mhm.
when and why did you start participating? Any role of the hackathon?
Definitely. So, whenever we talk about hackathon, so personally, my entire journey started from a hackathon way back. I attended my very first hackathon in February 2019. And at that moment of time, I wasn't knowing anything about what hackathons are all about, what communities are all about, right? So, what I believe is that hackathons are an incredible way to just bring your community together so that you can learn new skills, build amazing projects and share ideas at the same time. And it's also a great way to kickstart your journey with programming, collaborations, and open source as well. So that was where I thought of, why not give myself that opportunity, give myself that chance to just, you know, get the exposure, learn new stuffs, and build some meaningful connections at the same time. And that helped me a lot in my entire journey. It's almost like more than 2 years now I'm getting involved with the hackathon and communities. But in this entire journey, I've learned so many things. I've met so many awesome people. Everyone had something unique to share, and that is what I really love about the communities, that you just not go there to learn, you also get those insights which you cannot get maybe in your college or maybe at some online resources. I always believe that you can definitely learn the most out of someone else's experience. So these are like few of my motivation to attend hackathons, to be a part of any hackathon communities, to learn, to grow, to experience. And yes, collaboration is the key. uh, the thing which you do alone is something which you might not experience in that way, which you do, while you're collaborating with people. So that is something which really adds value, not just in yourself, but to the community as well at the same time. And I've always believed in sharing what I'm learning, and that has helped me and my community members as well at many places. So that is why I'm, tend to divert it more towards the hackathons and communities. And talking about this talk as well, I'll be telling more about that in like later part of this interview.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so actually, I'm very amazed. You started a hackathon. I mean, you started participating in hackathon like 2 years ago, and then you participated like 50 plus. That's amazing to me. I've done hackathon a few times, but nothing like you. I probably from 10, 20, maybe something like that. So I'm very amazed. How much effort you spend to the hackathon, how much you passionate about the hackathon stuff. Yeah, you were right. Participating in hackathon to having the place when you learn, when you meet new people, to have the connections. So I really
Yeah.
like the idea. So in this talk, you're gonna share about the hackathon stuff. So can you go dive into the what topics would you cover during the talk?
Definitely would love to share that. And while you mentioned about the number, which is around 50 plus, so when I applied, when I filled the CFP, it was 50 plus, and now it's like after that, it's 10 hackathons have been added to the list. So now it's like 60 plus hackathons. Because as I said, I love spending my weekend at hackathons, just meeting with people, and that is so fantastic. And talking about, the talk, I've curated it from my experience of, contributing to all of these hackathons so far. And there are like various impacts that hackathon brings with itself. It's like whether it can be in terms of getting exposure or with respect to of making connections, and there is more to it. Creating communities with hackathons is like great way to connect, collaborate, and grow at the same time. And you'll be also understanding how collaboration can be a great asset, and how can you begin your journey with open source while just being a part of any hackathon. So that is something which I'm gonna definitely cover in my talk. And you'll also understand the relation between hackathon and FOSS. And I'll be also discussing ways one can get involved in the hackathon and communities, because after knowing about these things, and after gaining the information which is like enough for you, you will definitely feel like getting involved. And that is where I can help you in helping you understand the various roles with which you can definitely be part of any hacker community out there. And of course, how you can plan your hackathon journey, how you can participate, what are the few important phases for you to keep in mind during the hackathon. And these all are the things which I'll definitely be sharing. And yes, I'll also be sharing my hackathon journey so far, so that you can understand something, some things that are definitely the things which many people tend to forget, or tend to ignore, but these are like very important. So yes, I'll be sharing all of this along with my hackathon journey. And uh, this would be something interesting, so make sure to attend it and be part of something which can help you enhance your experience as well as the experience of your community members or people around you. So hope to see you all.
Cool, cool. Yeah. So you're gonna talk about a lot about a hackathon. So my next question is the current situation of the world. So
Hmm,
you're from I suppose you're from India, and
hmm.
the COVID-19 hits hard to the globe, not only for the your country, but also the everywhere else. So
Yeah.
just curious, the this situation change the way of the doing hackathon, or did you
Hmm.
impact you at all? You know.
Definitely. So while we have been shifted online, virtually everything is happening. So earlier we used to meet in person at different venues, at different companies, offices, and all of those stuffs. But of course there has been a change. We have shifted virtually. There have been various things we are not able to experience. For example, uh, earning swags, just in person, and eating free food, of course, and meeting in person, like having a face-to-face conversation, just feeling the environment and understanding there are tons of people just at a single venue. For example, I always say, when you network with people, it's an opportunity for everyone. For example, if I am at a venue, with thousands of people around me. I have an opportunity to meet 1,000 people just in a single day, which I might not get anywhere else, right? So that is the thing. And when we shifted virtually, there were various things, like there were positive things as well as negative things, but what I believe is that we should more focus on positive things and need to see, how can we take most out of it, even if the situation is bad. But we can at least, try understand the situation and maybe take the most out of it. So what I believe is that, like, when we shifted virtually, there was an opportunity for us to meet so many people from different parts of world. It became more accessible for people to join in events at different places hosted by different countries, or maybe organizers from different countries. For example, DevRelCon Tokyo. Usually we used to meet in person at Tokyo, but with respect to this COVID, we are fortunate enough to host this virtually, and people from any part of the world can join us. So that is one of the thing. Other than that, not just about you know people, but it's more of kind of a logistic thing that have created a lot of impact. Like earlier, there would be, like, we would be sending out swags to people and something like that. Now it has become a pretty difficult, and we are not able to give back to the community in true sense, like not to the fullest, of course, but that is something we are still missing. But what I believe is that if we just become or see the situation in a positive, and we can definitely take most out of it, be it with respect to the accessibility, be it respect to how diverse we can create our events, how inclusive we can create our events. We can definitely work around that and come up with better outcomes, which I can see already that people have been working around that and trying to help as many as people out there. The communities have been, like, so broadened right now. Earlier it used to be like a closed groups, and now it's like anyone from anywhere sitting in any part of the world can become active community members right over here, right? Now I'm just sitting in India, I can be part of any community out there in America, London, or anywhere else as well. So that is something which has really impacted many people. And the growth graph which I've seen personally has been like going up, and people started learning a lot nowadays, getting exposed a lot nowadays. There are many opportunities created by many people. At the same time, people are grabbing those opportunities. So it's like a win-win situation for all of those who are taking this situation, or this condition as a positive thing. And that is something which I would really appreciate and would ask or recommend everyone to do as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I totally get your point because I used to be joining the Japanese hackathon, hackathon in
Hmm.
Japan. But in this COVID situation, I had an opportunity to join, hackathon in Australia, New Zealand, from people from India. So, people
Yeah.
can join various hackathon from the worldwide. So that's a good thing. And about negative thing, so it happens to the DevRelCon actually. So we have the game prepared for the registered people. So if you sign
Hmm.
up to DevRelCon Tokyo, you can play the game, have a chance to win the swag. But right now the swag team is struggling with how to send those swag to their countries in this situation. So I really
Yeah, definitely.
it, plus and minus thing, but yeah, thank you for the sharing that
Mm.
your thoughts. Yeah. So we have a lot of chats, and it's supposed to be 15 minutes, but we already exceeded 15 minutes. So I need to ask you the last question to you. That hey everyone, if you want to listen to his talk, please join the conference and be on the online on June 5th. So Siddharth, my last question to you today is you shared a lot of insights with talks, tips, but
Hmm.
what is one thing that you want to your audience to get from your talk on the day? Just one thing. What would that be?
Definitely. So, as the title of my talk is that hackathon gateway to collaboration and open source. So, what I want you all people is that participate in hackathon whether you are a beginner or not, because what I believe is that one should not just participate, but one should experience the hackathon. And for everyone who knows me knows this thing that I say, for me winning a hackathon is not just winning those cash prizes or standing at a certain position for second, third. But for me, winning a hackathon is check marking all the boxes. For example, you have networked with people, you have collaborated with a team, you have learned new stuff, you have interacted with mentors, gained some insight, learn something new, and many other stuffs as well, which you can experience at a hackathon. So when you check mark on all of these things, I understand that you have won a hackathon. So definitely do that. And again, I would repeat, my title, the talk title is Hackathon Gateway to Collaboration and Open Source. So you will understand how you can collaborate with people and take most out of it in a hackathon, and how you can kickstart your journey with open source. So anyone who's looking out to start their journey with open source or want to know how best they can collaborate, do join us on 5th June at DevRelCon Tokyo 2021, and it's going to be blast. I'm definitely for sure. We have awesome speakers as well, not just me, but all the other speakers as well.
Thank you, Siddharth. Yeah. So, it was great, chat with you today, and I hope that you're gonna be safe and please have fun on the day.
Definitely. Thanks a lot, Dyson. It was wonderful talking to you.
Okay. Thank you. So, yeah, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, Siddharth. So, like I said, we're gonna have the conference on June 5th. It's gonna be free, so please visit the DevRelCon Tokyo 2021. You can Google search and find the website. And like I said, we have the game in the conference. So if you register, you receive the email how to play the game, and you have a chance to win. I'm not sure how many swags left, but still, we have 1 week. So please keep try to play the game. So this is the end of the interview. Thank you for joining. We have a lot of chat, so thank you for commenting, greeting to everybody from the world, and I hope that we see you soon on the event day. So thank you. Bye bye.